Hello everyone, welcome again to this video. This video is of class 8, chapter 3, that is MS Access 2013 part 2. In this part, we'll go through all the topics of MS Access 2013 with a practical. So before starting this video, let's see the overview. In this video, we'll first see how to create a blank database in Access. Then after that, we'll see how to create table and what is the importance of data type while creating the table. Then we'll proceed with how to work over the table. Then after creating the table, we learn to create queries with the different methods. Then after that, we learn to create forms. And at the end, we'll see how to create a report. All these topics will be covered with the practical approach. I hope you will enjoy this video. Let's begin the practical creating blank database. So I'll directly proceed with our practical. So let's open MS Access. To open the MS Access, just click on the start and write ACCESS and get Microsoft Access 2010. Just open Microsoft Access 2010. So after opening the MS Access 2010, you can see here you'll get a blank database. So click on the blank database. At the right hand side, you can see you have to give the file name. So give your file name. For example, I'm giving the file name as class 8 demo. Give the file name and then click on create. And remember one thing, this file where it will be saved, you can see this path. If you want to change it, you can click on this folder. You can change the location where you want to save. By default, it will be saved in the documents. Now I will not change it. I want to store it in the documents only. Then click on create. After clicking on create, you can see my database has been created, and this is a blank database where I'll get all the components of my MS Access. You can see at the top, this is a title bar. These are the menu tabs, and these are the ribbons. When we click on any of the tab, the related options in the ribbon will be opened. In the left hand side, you can see this is the navigation pane where we'll see the recently opened the tables, forms, queries and reports. At the bottom, you can see this is the navigation buttons from where we can move from one record to another record. At the right hand side, you can see at the bottom, here is we are getting our views, the two different views we are getting. And the blank area, this is a working area where whatever the file will open, that will be displayed here. After creating this blank database with a name class 8, now I will start working with the tables. Let's start. Next, we will start working with the tables. So while working with the table, we need to know about the data types. So I will show you the data types also, and let's see how to create a table. So to create a table, go to the create menu. Under the create menu, you can see one tab, that is a tables tab. Okay, there is a tables tab, and in this table tab, you can see there is three options are there. The best way to create a table is the table design. Okay, so either we can create a table with a table wizard. This is a table, blank table, and this is a blank or table design. The best way is to create a table with a table design. So click on the table design. We'll get a table design view. This is a table design view. Okay, in this table design view, what we'll see, you can see the two parts are there. The first part will see the field name, that is a column name, data type, description, and in the bottom part we are getting the field properties. So table has two views. I will show you what are the two views are there. You can see here the table has two views. One is the datasheet view and second is the design view. Okay, So there are other views are there. A table have two important views. One is the datasheet view and second is the design view. Okay, I'm just creating one table with for example I'm creating a roll number. I'm just writing roll number, and here I'm giving the data type as roll number will be of number data type, give the number. Okay, and you can see this is a list of the data types. There's a various list are there like text, memo, number, datetime, currency, auto number, yes no, OLE, hyperlink, attachment, calculated, lookup wizard. So one by one, let me tell you about the text data type. So this text data type, this is the default data type. Whenever we create any columns, so by default the text data type is coming. And what is this data type is? So data type is simply refers to, or data type is used to specify what type of value a particular column will store. So this is a roll number column. So as you know, the roll number will be or numeric type, so we can select the number. But before that, let's understand this text data type. So text data type is the default data type, and it is used to store any text including the numbers also. Okay, so default size is 50 and it can store up to 255 characters. Second type is memo. A memo is similar to the text data type, but this memo data type can be used to store the notes and description, and it can store up to 65,536 characters. Next is the numbers. Number data type is used to store numeric values, okay, or numeric data. Now similarly, date and time. This date and time is used to store date and time in a particular column. Next is the currency. Currency data type is used to store the different currencies. Like if I want to store rupees something or some amount in dollar, pounds, so we can use the currency data type. Next is the auto number. Auto number, it is just a numeric type data type that is used to store the integers whose value increases or decreases automatically as we add or delete any record in a table. So जैसे ही हम एक कोई record add करेंगे, automatically this auto number बढ़ेगा घटेगा. Then next is a yes no. Yes no is another data type that is used to store uh, two values, either true or false value. So next is data type is OLE object. OLE stands for object linking and embedding, and this OLE is used to store the pictures, graph, sound, or any word processing or spreadsheet files. Next is the hyperlink. Hyperlink is another special data type that allows us to attach external files to the access, and this data type can store up to 2048 characters. Okay, now next is the attachment. As we know, attachment means attaching something. Okay, so this is another special data type that is out that allows you to attach any external file to the MS Access database. For example, if you want to attach your photo, card number, Aadhaar card, like that, you can attach any external file in the table. Now similarly, there is a calculated, and this calculated data type is used to store a value that is based on the result of the calculation of other field. For example, दो column को add करके मुझे कोई एक value calculate हुआ है, वो value मुझे store करना है. Then we have to use the calculated data type. And next is the lookup, and lookup is simply used to display either a list of values that is retrieved from the table or queries, or the set of values that you specified when you created a field. So we'll see these data types in our practical also. So let's see. First we'll create a table that is a student table, student data table. So roll number, then I'm giving the student name, that is I'm writing S name. So I'm simply writing S name. So if you want to give the space, you can give the underscore. So S name, and name will be the text only. Description is optional. You can leave the description. There is a no need of description. Then there is a next I am giving the address address. Okay, or we can give the class. Okay, so class, and the class will be I am giving the text. Okay, and then I'm giving a section. Okay, section I'm giving, section will be all the text. Then I'm giving the date of birth. I'm giving DOB, date of birth, and date of birth will be date time. Okay, very good. Then I'm giving the gender, and gender will be as text. Now these are all the columns I'm going to create in my table. Now after giving this data type, just what you have to do is you have to just change the view. And to change the view, what you have to do, there are three places are there. Either you can just right click over it, you can right click over it, and you can click on datasheet view. Just click on datasheet, either from here, and or or you can click here on the view and you'll get datasheet view like this. Okay, so as soon as I click on the datasheet view, MS Access asks you to save your table. Just click on yes. When you click on yes, just wait a while. It will ask you to give the table name. For example, I'm giving the table name as student student details. Okay, like this I'm giving the table name and clicking on yes. Now it is asking for the primary key. What is primary key? This primary key is a column. Okay, primary key is a column that do not allow any duplicate values, or it do not allow any null values. Okay, as in the class itself I explained about it. So in this video I will show you how to apply this primary key. So as such I don't want the primary key now, so I will click on no. Okay, I'm not okay I'm not applying the primary key. Now you can see your table, one table, student details table has been created, and this is the datasheet view. This is the datasheet view, and you can see, just click on this again view, and this is a design view. Okay, so remember this is a design view, and design view is used to create the table, or modify the structure of the table, or rename the columns. Okay, whereas this datasheet view is used to add the record, modify the record, or delete the record. Is it okay? Okay, so now we'll proceed. So for example, now I will add some record. Okay, I will add some record. For example, roll number 1, and the name I am giving Ashish, ASHISH. Okay, Ashish. Class I am giving 8. Section I am giving A, and date of birth, for example, I am giving 12/5/2005. Like this I am giving a okay. Okay, so this way one record has been added, but every time I have to, anybody can enter the section as G, E. Okay, so I want to give the options here in the section, either A, B, or C. Okay, like this. And in class also, there may be that this table is for class 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so I just want to give the 3 options in class and 3 options in section, that A, B, C. And similarly, in a gender also, a student can be either male or female. So accordingly I want to give a gender also. Okay, so what to do, you have to go to the again the view, design view. Okay, so under the design view, let's see here, I will show you how. So go to the design view, go to the class. As I told you, in the class, what I want to apply the 3 options, or I want to give the 3 options to the users. So you can see here, as you click on this class column, so its property will be open at below, field property. So click on the lookup. Okay, by default it is coming the text box, control, display control. Just we can click this to combo box. So click on the combo box, when we click on the combo box, we'll get one some more option we'll get. You can see the row source type. Second, we have to change this. I don't want anything. I don't want to access the values from another table or queries, but I want to give here itself. So I just click on the value list. Okay, value list, and here is the row source. Give the row source as I want option A, comma, sorry, this is class, so I want to give three options. This is for class 8, class 9, comma, and 10. Okay, this way you have to give three options. Okay, three options. Okay, now it's okay. Now come to, similarly, let's see the out view, and then go to the again datasheet view. Okay, so it will ask you to save, so click on yes. Okay, now you can see here in a class 8 I'm getting now arrow, and you can see I'm getting 8, 9, 10. I hope it is clear to all. Okay, now let's see. Again, I'll go to the design view. Similarly, I want to give the section in class, in section I want to give the three sections. So click on the section column, go to the lookup, change the lookup. How to change? Make it a comp box, or you can make it a list box also, no problem. Now similarly, there is a table queries, change it to value list. And here also in a row source, just give the what you want to give. You want to give A, comma, you want to give B, and the third option I want to give as C. Okay, and now similarly click on here, and you can see in this in the section also we are getting ABC. Now let's try it. Now I'm just storing the second, and I'm giving the name as Mohit. Okay, and third, this is a student of class 9, and this is B. Okay, so you can see from arrow also we can select like this, and date I'm giving 26/03. Okay, and 2005. Okay, or 2004 I'm giving like this, and here's a male only, so I'm giving a male. Now here the male I have to type again and again. Okay, so I want to give such option in the gender also. So similarly, go to the gender here. Under the gender also give a lookup, and what the lookup I want to you can, if you want, you can give the list box also. Let's see the list box. Okay, so here you just click a value list and give the row source as I want to give a male. Okay, I want to give as a male, on comma, next I want to give as a female. Okay, male and female. Now it's okay now, and click on change the view, save it, and now we can see the third record I'm entering, roll number 3, name is Ashok, A-S-H-O-K, and this is again class 8. You can select the option from here. You can see class 8. Now section you can select from, for example, C, and give the date of birth as 12/2006, and you can see the male and female. So as soon as you give a M, so automatically the male is coming now. Okay, so similarly 4 and ANITA, and I'm giving the class 8. Okay, section is section B, and I'm giving the date of birth at 20/03 and 2007, and C is female. You can see now 4 record has been added. After this, after my table has been created. Now I have added a 4 records. Okay, and now let's see the primary key, how to apply the primary key also. So again, go to the design view. Under design view, to select the primary key, which column can be the primary key. So you can see which column should not contain a duplicate value. So let's start with the name. Two students can have the same name. Class, two students can have the same class. Section also same. Date of birth, two students can have the date of birth, same date of birth. But two students cannot have the same roll number. So here roll number can be a primary key. So to create a primary key, just select this column, click on this column. You can either right click, or you can click here on the ribbon. So I have just right click here and click on a primary key. When we click on a primary key, you can see a yellow key symbol is present just in the left of the roll number column. This shows that a primary key has been applied in a roll number column. So what is the primary key? A primary key do not allow the duplicate value. Let's check it. Now I'm just entering by mistake. I have written the roll number as 3 again, and I'm giving name as Sunita. Okay, and giving the class at 8, section A, and date I'm giving 2/5/2005. Okay, and I'm gender I'm giving a female. And you can see now, as soon as I finish this row and try to move on this next row, I'm getting an error. And the error is that they would create a duplicate values in the index or a primary key. This means a primary key do not allow the duplicate value. Here roll number 3, roll number 3 two times are there. What I have to do now, either I have to change this. Okay, so I'm just make it to roll number 8. Okay, or roll number, I'm just making it to roll number 8, and now you can see just this has been accepted. Now it means a primary key do not allow duplicate values. So this way we can control the redundancy, that is data duplication in a table, and this is one of the advantages of the database. Now after in this table, creating the table itself, let's see how we can sort our data. Sort means how we can arrange our data. So for example, I want to arrange this data in ascending or descending order. Okay, so what you have to do is just select this column, a particular column which you want to sort, and in the home itself you'll get sort and filter. You can see here sort and filter. You can click on ascending, that is A to Z. When you click on A to Z, automatically this data will be arranged. You can see, so all the name starting with the A coming first, then after that M, after that S. So accordingly all the row has been shuffled. Okay, now if I want, and there is another way also there, just click on this arrow. Okay, you can click on this arrow. Okay, on a each column has their own property. So whichever the column accordingly you want to arrange, you can just click on that column. You will get a two option. Okay, right click over it and get short A to Z and short Z to A. This Z to A is for descending. Okay, just click on Z to A, and now you can see S is coming the first. Okay, and similarly M and all the A coming at the last. But after applying the sorting, but if you don't want to apply the sort, let it be default only. So how to remove it? You can see in this home only, under the sort and filter, you'll get remove sort. Just click on the remove sort. So all the sorting has been removed, and by default the order in which you have entered the record, accordingly the data will be arranged. Okay, now we have learned how to create this table and how to add the record. Now one thing more I like to just tell you that how to filter the data. Filter means how to extract any data. So you can see in this table we have the list of the student of class 9th also, class 8 also. Okay, I want only the list of class 8. So how to filter? So click on the class, and you can see the filter option is also there in the home, or you can just click on the arrow on the present on the column, and you can see here filter. Okay, so you can apply any condition, that is equal to, does not. I will show you how. Okay, so for example, I want to apply this filter. So equal, I want to equal class 8. Okay, click on 8. So what will happen now, you can see the class 9 has been removed and only I am getting the record of class 8. Okay, so this way we can filter it out. Now you can see here also there is another way. If you want to select all, click on select all. If you want the record of class 9 only, click on 9. Okay, so yeah, I'm getting only the 9. This is the filter, this is called the filter. Similarly, just click on the arrow itself, and again I want only of class 8, only class 8. So click on class 8 and click on OK. But in a class 8, I'm getting section A, section C, section B, section A. I want only section A, class 8A students record. So go to the section and click on the arrow. Again here we will get the filter, remove all the ticks and select only on A and click on OK. You can see, so we have applied the filter on class also, we have applied on filter on section also. This way we can apply multiple filter and we can extract the data which we need and ignore the data which we don't want. Okay, so this is called the filtering. So what is filtering? Filtering means allowing, or filtering is a tool that allows us to retrieve a specific information from the table. Okay, where the sorting, as I told you, the sorting is to arrange the data either in ascending or descending order. Okay, so I hope all have understood. Now I will just remove this filter. How to remove? Again, go to the filter and clear the filter from section. Okay, similarly here also I want to remove the filter. Click on the arrow and you will get clear filter from class. Okay, so now you can see I'm getting all the record that I have entered in this table. So this is all about the table, and this is the first object of the database that we need to go through. After the creating the table, we'll discuss about the component that is called the queries. What is queries? Let's see. So to create the queries, I have to go, and before creating the query, let me close all the tables. Here also I will close. Okay, so this will ask you to save. Just click yes. Okay, so this table is the default table, so I don't want this, so just close it. Okay, now go to the create, and you can see in the create you'll get a queries. Okay, queries. There are two ways are there to create a query. One is the query wizard and the query design. I will show you both query wizard. So first go to the query wizard. Okay, under the query wizard, just select the simple query wizard and click on OK. After it, you will get a simple query wizard dialog box. In this, select your table for which you want to create a query. So for example, I have only one table only, so you can create a query either from the table or either from the query. I have only one table, so I'll create a query from this table. So query is simply used to extract the data, the required data, like we have done in the filtering. But filtering is just for the table, but I want to create a table extracted from the one original table. For example, I will show you. I want a table where I want to display the name, date of birth and gender. I don't want anything. I don't want the class, section and roll number. I simply want the name, date of birth and gender. So I will just select the name and just click on the first arrow to select this field. You can see in the right hand side selected field, this field has been selected. Now similarly, select the date of birth has been selected. Now select the gender. As I told you, I need only name, date of birth and gender. Then click on next. Okay, After clicking on next, you can see it is asking for the giving the title. So I don't want to give the title. I simply I'm giving a student detail query, and I want to view this table, view this or open this query. Click on finish, and you can see a query has been created, and a query is showing only the role, only the name, date of birth, and gender, and I'm not getting any class, section, and roll number. So this is called a query. Okay, so query is simply what is query? A query is used to filter the data according to the criteria. I will show you how to put a criteria. Okay, so this is a one way to create a query. There is another way to create a query, and another way is query design. Go to the again, go to the I will show you. Go to the create. Under the create, you will get a query design. Click on the query design. This is a query design view. Okay, the same query can be created in another way. You can see this is a query design view. Just click on add. Okay, click on add, and when you click on add, okay, okay, so when you click on the add, okay, so in the you'll get all the columns. What I need, you can see now I need a roll number, name, and class. Okay, roll number, name, and class. Okay, so I just double click on this column. You can see this, and you can see this query design view have the two parts. One is the top part is where you can add the table. In the bottom part, this is called the query design grid. In the query design grid, there is a certain options are there like field, table, sort, show, criteria, or field means column. So whatever the column you have selected, that column name will get. Table will show from which table this column is coming. Sort means if you want to arrange in ascending or descending order, we can sort. Show, that means whether you want to display this column in the query or not. Criteria, that means the condition. I will show you how to apply the criteria. Okay, now I want a roll number, then I want a name also. You can see the name has been added as a second column. Now I want the class, I want the section. Okay, okay, so this way I have added here. Okay, roll number, name, class, section. Okay, I don't want anything else. Okay, so what to do now? I have to just show it. Just you can either click on run or click on view. When you click on view, our datasheet view will open. You can see here. So this is another query, and if you want to save this query, just right click over it, and you get a save option. Click on the save, and you can give query 1. Okay, query 1 or query 2, जो भी आप query देना चाहते हो, you can give a query name. Okay, so query 1, you can see the query 1 or the query student detail query has been created. 2 queries has been created. Okay, so if you want to close, you can close like this. If you want to close like this. Okay, okay, so again, if you want to open, just click on the query 1 from the your navigation pane, and you can see the query has been created. If you want to change the structure of this table, just right click here and open the design view of this query. Okay, so query also have the two views, two important views. Other views are also there, but especially for the purpose, we need only two views. So one is the design view, this is the design view, and this is the datasheet view of the query. Okay, datasheet view of the query, and this is the design view of the query. Okay, so remember one thing, in the design view of the query, we will get a query design grid. Under that, we'll get 5 options. Okay, now let me show you how to apply the criteria. So I want to apply the condition in the roll number, sorry, in a class, as I want the class as roll class as 8 only. Okay, and I want the section as A. Okay, section as A, and now I will view this. Okay, view this. You can see now I'm just given the class criteria in the class as 8, and section में हमने criteria दिया A. So I'm just getting only the record of the student, those who are in class 8A, not anyone else. So this way we can apply the criteria. Now again go to the design view of the query. If you want to remove it, you can remove here like this. You can remove here. Now I want to display the details of the student, or I want to only for the student whose roll number is greater than 3. Okay, so in a roll number give the criteria as greater than 3. You can see like this, greater than 3. So just see, so I'm getting the roll number 4 and roll number 8. I'm not getting roll number 1 2 3. I'm not getting. So this way we can create a query and we can apply the criteria or condition on particular column. Okay, so this is all about query. Okay, this is all about the query. After creating the query, the next thing is, so what we have seen, so in a query there are two ways to create a query. One is by using the query wizard, and second by using the query design. Okay, and there are the two views. One is the query design view and second is the query datasheet view. Okay, now after the creating the query, next we'll see how to create a form. So to create a form, okay, so just close this query. Okay, yes, so now I want to create a form from my table. So to create a form, go to the create menu. Okay, just go to the create menu. After that, you can see in the forms, there are two ways to create a form. There are various ways are there, but as per the book, as per the syllabus, we will go to two ways. If you want to learn more, I will create another video, you can watch in that. So now we'll see, one is the form command. This is the form command option. There is a form design option, and there is form wizard. Blank form is also there, but in our syllabus we have to go through form command and form wizard. So first of all, I will show you the form command button. And to use the form command button, one thing you have to remember is, first of all, select your table for which you want to create a form. Just select your table from the navigation pane and click on, go to the create. Under the create, under the forms, you'll get a form command. The first option is the form command, that is a form. Click on this, so automatically the MS Access will create a form. You can see now. Okay, and by default you are getting, there are three important views of the form. One is the form layout. This is a form layout view. This dotted line shows the form layout view. Okay, so you can see here, you can see, right click here. Okay, you can see the form layout view, form view and design view. So click on the form view now. Okay, so this dotted line has been removed. Okay, and you can see here we have the 5 records in the navigation button. You can see we have the 5 record, and this is the first record. Similarly, you can click on the next here, next. This way you can proceed. Okay, now if you want to add a new record from the form, we can add the new record also. So let me tell you again what is form. A form is a GUI component, okay, through which, or it is a MS Access object through which we can either add a record in the table, we can retrieve any record, we can modify, or even we can delete any record from the table. Okay, so I will tell you how to add a record. You can just click on this, you can see new or blank record. Just click on here. So as we click, this form is blank now. Just enter the roll number as 5. Okay, roll number 5, I'm giving the name as Sunil. Okay, and class I'm giving as 9, and section I'm giving as B, and date of birth I'm giving 10/12/2000. 004. Okay, and gender I'm selecting as male. Okay, now this okay, and click on tab. Okay, click on tab or click on again new. So this is been added now. How we can see whether it is added or not? You can see in this here. I first save this uh, form. Just right click here and click on save. This is student details form 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 1. Okay, okay. So you can see in the navigation pane one category has been added, forms category. In that, form has been saved. Now open your table and let's see whether the record has been added or not. You can see here the record has been added now. The 5 Sunil has been added here. Okay, just now we have added. So this way, whatever we made any change, that will be reflected in our table. Okay, this is clear. Okay, now so I will just close it. Okay, so this is a form. This is the first method to create a form. That is one of the easiest method, that is using the form command. I'll just close it. I'll show you the next method to create a form. In the next method, I don't need to select the table, but if you are selected, no problem. Go to the create, under the forms, just click on the form wizard. Okay, click on the form wizard. You'll get the form wizard dialog box. In this form wizard dialog box, select your table, and after the table, select your um, column which you want to add in a form. If you want to add all the columns, you can add all the columns. Select one by one: roll number, name, class, section, date of birth, gender. All the columns I have added one by one, and click on next. After that, you can see this. This is asking what layout do you like for your form. So I just want to give the columnar and just click on next, and give your title of your form. This is my form 2, and I want to open this form. Just click on finish. You can see the form has been created now. Okay, and here also you can navigate, you can find, you can search, or you can modify anything. For example, I'm adding this Sunil Singh, SINGH. Okay, and now you can just now you can back it, and you can see Sunil Singh will come, and even you can open the table and you can see in the table also the name has been modified. So this way you can just modify also, and we can add a new record also from the form. So as I told you, our form have 3 views. Okay, as I told you, let me show you again. This is a form, this is one view, this is called form view. There is another view of the form. Let me show you. This is a layout view where we'll get the dotted line. Okay, this is a, just close it. Okay, so this is a form view, and if you want to change the view, you can click on the layout view. This is a layout view, or you can see here, this is a layout view, and then this is a design view. Okay, this is a design view. So forms have 3 views: form view, layout view, and design view. Okay, so this is all about the form. Now there is another type is also there for the form. To create a form, I'll show you that also. That is, go to the create. Okay, go to the create, and here in the more forms option, you'll get split form. Okay, I will show you the split form also. So let's see this split form. This is another way to create a form where we can see the form also, and we can see our table also. Both in a split form method, we can view both the form and a table together in one window itself. Okay, so this is a form view. Here, whatever the record will select, accordingly that the record will be visible in the form also. You can see now. So if I've selected last record, accordingly last record is visible now. If I modify anything here, for example, class, instead of class 8A, I'm just making class 8B. Okay, now you can see. So whatever the I have made, so 8B automatically it has been done. Okay, so this way we can modify the record. Okay, so this is a split form split view. This is also another easiest way to create the form from the table. Okay, I will just close everything. Okay, yes, yes, I have just saved it. Okay, after creating the form, next is the last object is a report. So as per our syllabus, I will just tell you how to create a report. So what is report? The report is another MS Access, we can say MS Access object that is used to visualize or summarize your data in a printable format. Okay, so report is another MS Access object that is used to summarize your data or summarize your information from the table or queries in a printable form. Okay, so go to the create. Under the create, you can see the report category. Under the report, there are two ways are there. One is the report wizard and one is the report. Okay, so report is the that is the easiest way. Just click on the report, automatically you will get the report. You can see here automatically I'm getting the report. So let me just, this is a layout view. This you can see there is a layout view, there is a report view, layout view, design view, and the print view. Okay, so I just want to show it in a report view. So you can see this is a report view, and this view, this is because I have taken here list, so that is why it is coming in the list view. Okay, now this is, let me close it. It will ask you to save. Yes, I'm just giving a report one, the PORT report one. Okay, we have already done this all in the lab, so for your reference I'm creating this video. Okay, so there is another way to create a report. Go to the create, under the report click on the report wizard. So this is another method from where we can create the report in a customized way. Select your table, and now whatever the field you want to add in the report, that columns you can select. If you don't want all the columns, you can select only the required column. For example, I want a roll number, I want a name, class, section, and gender. Okay, gender. I don't want a date of birth, only this much record I want. Okay, or if you don't want the gender, remove the gender. If you want a date of birth, you can add date of birth like this and click on next. Okay, so here it is showing how you want to group it. If you want to group, you can group, otherwise let it be. So I don't want to group it because no such category is there for grouping. Now the next is, if you want this record in ascending or descending order, you can just, I want this record in ascending order of the name, roll number, sorry. So I will select the roll number as in ascending order. Click on next. Okay, now how you want, in a tabular form or in a column form. So better for the report, it is a tabular form. Okay, selected the tabular form. If you want in the landscape, select the landscape. If you want a portrait, let it be portrait. So by default it will come in the portrait. Okay, now click on next. Now give your report title. I'm just creating student detail report, report 2. Okay, and now I want to preview it. Just click on finish. Okay, you can see now. Okay, you can see now, and now you can see this. Sometimes it happens that your column is not coming properly. So what you have to do now, just you can open this form in either layout view or design view. Okay, so for example, I'm opening this in a design view, and what I want this column, ये जो column है आपका second column, okay, इसको हम थोड़ा छोटा करेंगे. Okay, or you can just click here and just इसको हम थोड़ा छोटा करेंगे. Okay, इसको हम ऐसे छोटा करें, और here also we will do like this only. इस तरह से हम छोटा करेंगे. Okay, and और यहाँ से भी हम ऐसे इसको drag and drop कर सकते हैं. Okay, you can drag and drop here. आप इसको ड्रैग एंड ड्रॉप कर सकते हो. ओके, so for like this. Okay, either you can do together as a beginner you are doing, so you can do one by one, no problem. Okay, so just it takes a little time only, otherwise it will be very fine. You can do together also, all the columns together also, but I am showing you one by one how we can do one by one. Okay, so that you will not make a mistake. Once you learn, you can use the shortcut to do it. Okay, for example, I will just drag it here like this. You can see I want a date of birth, full date of birth. Here also ये मुझे जगह मिल गया. Just I am shifting it. Okay, now this form, again just right click and click on the form view. Now you can see I'm getting all the date of birth properly. Okay, this way you can arrange. Okay, I hope it is clear to all. And now we have created this form also. So we have learned how to create a report, how to create forms also, queries and tables. Okay, I will just save this report. Okay, so that's all. So you can see it here in this my navigation pane. I have created a table also. Then after that we have created, on the basis of this table, we have created the queries, we have created the forms, we have created the report. As per the syllabus, we have learned how to create a queries, forms, reports along with the table and its properties. I hope this video is informative to all, and I hope you all have enjoyed this video. Thank you all for watching this video, and at the last I request you just like, subscribe and share this video to more students so that they can benefit from it. Thank you.